First you hear the screams, and then you hear the giggling. Dada home from work, Dada on the scene, it's a Dada thing. Dada takes him out to swing, oh yeah, you better believe. Dada pushing him on the swing, and Dada gonna sing. Dada sings the ABCs, and Dada sings the 1, 2, 3s. It's a Dada thing, it's a Dada thing, it's a Dada thing. Nana used to say she was a dog one day. She was telling a joke and a little bloke didn't pull away. Nana was pretending to bark, Nana was pretending to bite. Nana sure did put one hell of a fright when Nana accidentally ended up biting him. Nana never told that joke again after that day. It was all honk honk, rattle rattle, crash beep beep, and video games. It was a Nana thing. 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 With Papa and lost loved ones that we will never forget. We used to go hunting and fishing, and every now and then Papa would call up Mater the tailor, and we would go camping. And with his beautiful sister, may she rest in peace, we would even go frog gigging. It was a Papa thing. 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 Going hiking, oh yeah, adventuring. I'm gonna follow the streams, getting into anything, exploring everything. It is a Dada thing. Always getting into trouble, always got money on the double. It's a Dada thing. It's a Dada thing. It's a Dada thing. It's a Dada thing. It's a Dada thing.
Well, hello and welcome back to another exciting episode of Eric Doordash. It is 7:30, November 12th, 2024. You can see my reflection. Amazing. Here we are at the farm, about to leave for the day. But before I do, let me explain our quest. Kitty, stay out of the electrical box. Oh my god, my little kitty. That's my farm cat, Migo. They left that cap off that electrical box, and now my cat wants to climb in it. Now this is what happens when all these stupid internet connecting people come out here and they drive their trucks through your yard. And it's not that deep, you can get in and out. That's okay, never mind, they're not stupid. It's not that big of a deal. I was like, dude, do they really just leave this open? Like, what if my kid ran in there and fell? Not that I would ever let my kid be running around like an idiot, but anyway, here we are at the farm, ready to go, guys. Let's explain a little bit about what's going on, so you guys are up to date with what the week is going to be like here on Eric Doordash. So let me explain it to you. I know, looking pretty fresh this morning. Anyway, so we have scheduled ourselves 8 in the morning till 8 at night every single day this week on Premier Grubhub. That's right. We accepted 100% of every order. We have challenged ourselves to a mission that we have to succeed at. We have to find out, is Premier Grubhub a scam? I know we've done a series about it, but is it a scam? Last week, I was on Premier Grubhub, also on the schedule, and I was just lazing around, seeing, if I make $11 an hour, I make $11 an hour. Let's see how it works. Because the first time I did Premier Grubhub, I couldn't make more than $11 an hour, no matter how hard I tried. But to prove to you guys whether or not it's good or not, I need to do that in front of you guys. So this time around, I'm going to be driving towards every single hot spot, the nearest one. I'm going to sit in the red squares. I'm going to try to be the best little grubby hubby, hubber, whatever you want to call it, you guys have ever seen. So without further ado, let's go down the road, because I got a fucking 30-minute drive before I'm in town, and it's looking pretty grim. First things first, though, even though I am definitely running late, we need to water our moss friend. We water our pet moss every single morning, make sure he's nice and healthy. And I don't feel like going all the way to the pond that's on the other side of this little hill, so I will be watering my moss in the creek. Give it nice, fresh creek water. It's what mosses survive on. Get them nice and wet. And then dump out the excess water. That way when we make a left or right hand turn, he doesn't fly into the windshield and die like his little moss brother did. Anyway, let's get back in the car and get going. In case you're wondering what I meant by $11 an hour, I'll do a brief explanation. On Grubhub Premier, when you're on a block, you are guaranteed what they consider minimum wage in your area each hour. And though minimum wage in this area is definitely $15 an hour, Grubhub guarantees us $11 an hour. So no matter how bad I do, at midnight, if I have made less than $11 an hour, they will give me up to $11 an hour per block worked. However, any time or money you make off your blocks counts towards that. So if you get out early or stay out late, it counts towards that. Any $0 hours you have during the day don't earn you $11 unless your total average at the end of the day is less than 11. So don't have a $0 hour and think that Grubhub is paying you, because if you make up for that later in the day, you do not get paid. So it is a fail-safe in case you really are not making money. Last week, I only made $850 despite working 12 to 14 hours, 6 days of the week. It is unfortunate. You know, we averaged $11 an hour. So we definitely need to make more than that. So this time around, we're going to try and drive closer to where blocks are. The red blocks on the screen are hot spots. We're going to try and find the hot spots and make more money. But unfortunately, sometimes that doesn't make you more money because it's Grubhub's. Without further ado, we'll see you guys again in Marion. Also, this seems like a good time to go ahead and plug in my new YouTube channel. In case any of you guys are interested in it, I'll go ahead and just throw it out there. I have started a gaming channel where I will be playing League of Legends Wild Rift on my phone. Not while I'm slacking off, because you can't leave a game if you end up getting an order, and then you get banned if you do. So I'm not going to be doing that. But in my free time, I do play on here to have some fun and unwind a bit. You guys want to listen to me commentate and just laugh and have a genuine time, you know, and be happy the way I am when I'm not trying to make work somehow fun, despite the fact I'm making $11 an hour. Go ahead and check it out. It's on the screen here. Xavriel1 is the channel. I call it Xavriel TV in every episode, but I haven't changed the name of the channel. I also will go ahead and plug this in as well. I have been thinking very deeply about starting to try and do some live stream door dashing. If that's something you guys are interested in, what I will be doing is only showing footage out my dash cam and turning it around and doing monologues to you guys and just talking about stuff. I'm not going to be like taking the camera into stores. I'm not going to be taking the camera anywhere, you know, like in front of the customers. So you'll just get a little bit of commentary, and then I'll aim the camera away from people's, you know, privacy. But, you know, you'll get to hang out with me, watch me make money. If that sounds interesting to you guys, let me know down below. I'll have to invest $50 into a phone card for my extra phone so I can have internet to live stream. So it's going to be a little bit of an investment each month for me. So I don't want to make that investment if no one's interested. But if you guys are interested, let me know. I might start doing some live stream, that way we can hang out live and you can enjoy the things you enjoy if you somehow enjoy me. But one of the other aspects of that is when I'm out with my family, with my wife, if I have it on and I'm recording, I won't be showing my family on the camera, but you guys will have a chance to hear some communications between me and my wife, and some little stuff with my kid possibly. But you know, we might be able to have some conversations and join the whole family and all of it, and have some shenanigans going on in the car. So like I said, if you guys think that's interesting, you might want to check it out. Let me know below so I know you know, if it's worth me investing that $50 or not. So, well, alright, it might just be our day. We are just now in Corville. We still have a good 10-15 minutes before we're in town, and we just got this order here at IHOP, $17, and it's going all the way to Benton. Oh my lord. We have to take them all, so we're going to be going quite a ways outside of our zone, and who knows where we're going from here, guys, but we're going to find out. Alright, we are here. Looks like we are at the hospital. Oh, wait, hold on. Go to back of hospital. I am in trailer. Alright. Well, we'll figure it out. Are they talking about this thing? Jesus, I'm gonna have to call them, dude. I'm so confused. We were right all along. It was the medical records building. We should have just went with our gut. Never hurts to double check, guys. Well, here we are in Benton, heading into the square. I guess we'll head south and just go right back into our zone and head straight towards orders. Look at this square, guys. Do you see any yield signs? Whose turn is it? Is it my turn? Is it the inner circle's turn? Like, I guess I'll just go, because I don't know. Now, what if a car comes? Is it their turn? Whoa, is it my turn? Am I supposed to go? Are they supposed to go? This dude's in my way, that dude's in my way. What's going on here? Like, this is not good. Why did they design it this way? I'm gonna have to go this way because some dude was parked in the middle of the roundabout there, so I'll go around. I just want to, complain about it, because it's like, why would design a square with no yield signs and no way of knowing whose turn it is to go? Just some direction. It's amazing I don't see a car crash here every day. They haul in some big ones. Well, alright, we have stopped at Johnson City at Casey's, grabbed 2 slices of breakfast pizza and a candy bar, but as you can see here, there's a hotspot appearing directly to my west in Johnson City, or in Heron. Why is this door such a piece of garbage? Come on. So we are going to drive straight west to Heron and see what this hotspot's all about. Well, it is now 9:40. We are sitting here at Mach 1, right across the street from Sonic. And the reason we're over here is because there's no parking at Sonic unless you want to pull into a booth. We've watched the hotspot fade away, but now all of a sudden it's blooming and bigger than the entire city of Heron. Why? It's also showing a hotspot appearing in Carbondale. Maybe we should head over there because we've been sitting here for at least 15 minutes and we haven't got this order that it claims exists. Now, the only logical explanation is perhaps these are scheduled deliveries that aren't going to be available till maybe like 10 o'clock. And it's showing hotspots, so someone gets ready and goes to that area and will wait for the delivery time. But I know that's me gaslighting myself, because I know I've wasted time and money by driving to this hotspot, and at the end of my day, I'm most likely going to earn $11 an hour anyway. Well, okay, it is now 9:56. I'm not getting anything. This Heron has let us down, so we we're gonna go ahead and get out of here and head towards Carbondale's hotspot. I got a good feeling about that one. Well, here we are. It is 10:31. We are in Carbondale, and we just received a $7 order at Wendy's. I know you guys are thinking, I thought Wendy's was closed in Carbondale. Well, apparently they're celebrating a grand reopening, because look at that. They are open. They look busy. We're gonna head inside, make $7. And no, in case you're wondering, this is not the order that was in the hotspot. I am still wondering what the hotspots really are. Whew. Well, that took felt like 20 minutes. They didn't know my order existed, and I had to wait in a very long line, unfortunately. But we got it. I'd like to take this moment to talk about the bathrooms real quick, guys, because it leaves me speechless. Either the person who designed the bathrooms here is a complete and utter pervert, or they're just absolutely out of their mind ignorant. Like, I don't get it. So when you walk in the men's restroom, as soon as you walk in, they have a crack, I shit you not, this wide in the door. They have a crack directly where the toilet is. So when you walk in the restroom, as the doors open with a clear view straight into the lobby where the tables are, the crack is this wide, and it was so wide you could see people sitting in their chairs when people would open the restroom door to come in or out of the bathroom. You could see the people in their chairs as I was sitting there taking my piss in the stall. I could see them. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I ended up holding my coat up as I was peeing to cover the crack in the door. It was that wide. What in the world? Why would you design a restroom like that? And then they have one urinal, and the urinal is on the wall with no door or stall like on next to it to like guard yourself from being looked at. So as I was walking out of the room, there was absolutely no way to avoid seeing the guy that was pissing in the urinal. I had to literally like hold my hand up like this so I wouldn't see him, because there's no door or wall protecting him, and he's just standing there, nothing blocking the view of where you're washing your hands. You're literally like facing them as you're washing your hands, just going, you know, like, who designed this crap, dude? Wow. Like, that's disturbing. It's really disturbing how many bathrooms I go in and I see that. Like, who's in charge? Like, I feel like it should be illegal to design a restroom where you can see into the stall, right? Like, I'm not crazy. If they need to know if this door is locked and they need to know if someone's in there, they can look under it, I guess, and see feet. Like, why is there a crack this big in the stall door? Like, there's absolutely no reason for that. It's absolutely disgusting. Like, what? I don't know. Anywho, it is now 11:05. We just dropped our order off, and we got an order at Thai Taste for like $9. So we're gonna head that direction next. Well, we are waiting in the takeout pickup outside here at Thai Taste. They told me my order was just now put in the system, and it would be at least a 10-minute wait. So here we are, and then when we're done here, we got to go all the way to Murfreesboro. So that's probably going to be a there and backer, because there's not much Grubhub going on in Murfreesboro. Well, it is now 11:43. I need to dust this off. We are in Murfreesboro. It took us to the circuit clerk office here on Main Street, but this is not the correct place. They said that that's their old address, not this address. So we are now going to the new address, which is like 10 blocks this direction. All right, it has now been delivered. Man, if I had my kid with me, that's a pretty cool looking playground there. They probably would tell me we're not allowed to play here, though, even though there's no other kids here, because that's how some of these places are, man. They tell you, this isn't a park. You can't just play here. Let a kid play, dude. Anyway, that's why I got kicked off the slide. I mean, well, here we are in Murfreesboro. We need to probably just drive directly back to Carbondale. after filling up with gas, we went inside. Got some sweet tarts ropes, but that's all we got. You know, we don't need to be sitting here snacking on a bunch of stupid junk food and stuff. So we're gonna head back into Carbondale and look for some orders and get going, guys. Okay. After all, Carbondale is looking juicy. As you can see, they have 3 hot spots. Originally, it was just 2, and one looked like it was fading, but then I reloaded my app because I noticed this one looked kind of glitchy, and it reset as 3 hot spots. I did notice there's a hot spot in Marion and Heron, but I think I'll rely on the ones closer to me. There's not really a point of driving 30 miles out of my way, so I'll just head to Carbondale. All right, I was heading into Carbondale towards the hot spot, but I didn't get an order at the hot spot. I got an order at Quattro's. Let's head inside. Well, exciting stuff. It is now 12:58. We just delivered that order at the Lighthouse Child Center. It has like a bunch of like pre-K kids, so obviously I didn't record that drop off, but we did get this $2 order at Pizza Hut as we were there, so oh yeah. The quests continue. All right, it is now 1:15. We just finished dropping our order off here, and as we're doing so, we just ended up getting this order at Taco Bell, which we almost lost because it was once again glitching, and I forgot to put on my seatbelt, but whatever. It was glitching and would not let me accept the order, but I was able to get it to work at the last second, got my screenshot taken care of, and bada bing, bada boom, we're going to Taco Bell. We're gonna make $10, and we're driving back to Murfreesboro. And as soon as I hung up on you guys, I just got an add-on at the same Taco Bell for almost $7 additional. Oh yeah, it's looking good. We might break the curse. We might earn 12, maybe even $13 an hour today. Oh my god, I went the wrong way. I started heading north, I needed to head south. Well, that's 2 minutes wasted. Oh, one short 5-minute wait later here at Taco Bell. We have both our orders and we are ready to go. It is now 2:04. We are now in Murfreesboro. We just delivered to the Monte Rosa School, I think is how you pronounce it. I don't know. What I do know is it's a red brick, and a school that's made of red bricks gets an okay from me. So we're gonna head around, possibly just drive straight back to Carbondale. Let's be honest, that's what we have to do, unfortunately. All right, well, see you there. Well, one nappy later, it is now 2:50. We are here at Freddy's Turtle Sundays. Exciting. All right, we just woke up from a nap. It is 4:34. We have a $5 tequilas order, but for some reason it just added on an $11 Camari order, and it wants us to drive all the way to Murfreesboro and then drive all the way back to back to Carbondale, and then drop that order off, and then drop off the tequilas. But the tequilas is 1 mile down the road here. Why would I drive 8 miles to Murfreesboro and back? What are you doing? Well, this order was ready and waiting. Guys, I think it's stupid to go to Kamari's and then back here before dropping this off. So I'm going to just go drop this off, and then I'm going to Kamari's. I don't care what Grubhub tells me to do. now 5 o'clock. We are here in Murfreesboro at Kamari's. Says our order is ready. We'll see if that's true. It was ready. That cloud kind of looks like a toothbrush. Anyway, let's get it in our bag. Get going. Alright, Moss Plant. It is now 5:44. We have arrived at McDonald's. Man, I really wish I could fix this key, because it's getting on my darn nerves, dude. Look, it doesn't work. You have to hit the button like 20 times. Anyway. It is now 6:09. We're back in Marion. You can see past the glare on the screen. We are at McAllister's. There you go. Now you can see it a little better. It is now 6:26. We just received a $10 3-mile order here at Chop Kitchen. Alright, Chop Kitchen had it ready in just a short 20-minute wait. All good. All good. You know, it's funny, I was talking to the employee in there and he's like, is it just me? Or every time you're in Carbondale nowadays, random crackheads just spawn in front of you and start like trying to talk to you at your cars. And I'm just like, yeah, I've had that happen quite a few times, actually. For example, it was actually yesterday, I was filling up the Casey's, and when I went and parked, I was leaning back, I was about to start taking a nap, and one of them walked up and just started banging on my hood. She's like, boom, 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 boom. And I fucking leaned up like, what the fuck? And then she's just like, waving at me, and I'm just like, and then she goes, hi! And I could hear her yelling hi through my windshield. I'm just like, and then just look back down and at my phone to see what time it was and fucking pretend I didn't see her until she walked off. Like, I don't know who you are, lady. Like, leave me alone. Yeah, I've told this story a couple times on my channel, but I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, me and my wife was filling up at Special K, or Circle K, Special K. We were filling up at Circle K here in Marion, and there was a deaf Grubhubber next to us filling up his car, and I recognized him from Fazoli's. I had just started doing DoorDash. I hadn't got on Grubhub yet, and I recognized him from when I was a manager at Fazoli's. I was like, oh, that's that deaf Grubhubber. And all of a sudden, this freaking crackhead comes out of the gas station yelling and screaming, and he walks over there and grabs the dude's pump as he was pumping gas and just pulls it out of his car, like gas going everywhere. And freaking, it was just like, dude, what is this guy doing? And then he freaking hung the pump up and started yelling at him, getting in his face, and the Grubhubber was just like, you know, like he didn't know what the dude was even saying. And then the guy started looking over at us, and we had just pulled up to this pump, and we hadn't got out yet, and it was me, my wife, and my 4-year-old at the time in the car. And this dude just came up behind our car, and he comes up right next to my wife's door like a fucking raptor, at least like this, and he just goes like in her window, and he had his face literally touching the driver's window, and she was like, what the fuck? And you can hear him, the door was locked, but you could hear the door jingle like he was trying to open the fucking door. And then she shoved the door open, and she unlocked it and just shoved it open, and she had her mace with her, and she was just like, get the fuck away, back up. And the dude tried grabbing her arm, and she starts macing this dude. And it happened in like just a few seconds. Like, it just, from the time the dude was messing with the Grubhub driver until he came to our door, was like a 3 or 4 second period where it was just like, dude, what the fuck just happened? You know? And like, before I could even get out of the car, the dude was like running from her, wiping his face. He's like, did you just mace me? She's like, yeah, I did. He goes, well, that does nothing to me. And he starts, and he's like crying at this point as he's wiping his eyes. And then the dude was just like, I'll tell you what, we'll do something, a gun. And he like reaches in his pocket and starts doing a finger gun like he had a fucking pistol in his pocket. It's just like, dude, this guy is on drugs, man. On drugs, dude. And then my wife was like, I don't give a shit if you have a gun, I'll run your ass over, get the fuck away from me. And then the dude like started running into the road, and a bunch of cops started coming down the road, like 10 cars, and this dude ran into the road waving his arms. I thought he was gonna like try to suicide by cop or something. And he got arrested, and they took my wife's information down, and the cop was calling her a hero for macing the dude. They thought it was hilarious. And then it was like that gel stuff too. It was stuck to him. But yeah, and then they took our info down, and they had a follow-up with her and was telling her that the dude was like strung out on meth. He tested positive for like 3 or 4 different drugs. And it's just like, dude, what the fuck? These people are crazy. So that's why I lock my door every time I fucking stop. I'm like, nah, dude, no one coming up to my door. You know, luckily we had already locked the door the second we saw the dude coming out of the store. But we found out later that the guy actually robbed the store. You know, he like went in and stole a bunch of merchandise. Anywho, we are now at the Quality Inn and Suites, and we are going to deliver this, and then we already got our next order. I think it said Buffalo Wild Wings for $8. Exciting. Yeah, cashier at the front desk told me she was watching the news and saw me voting on the news. Well, here we are trying to recover mentally after over a 20-minute wait here at Buffalo. That's okay. We're pretty much just making $11 an hour anyway, like I predicted we would. Despite driving towards hot spots all day long, we have made no extra money, and we have just put in a lot of extra effort. That's okay. We tried. It was pretty hard to get this in the bag since they taped 2 full-size bags together. Kind of stupid. I could have just stacked them on each other, but they made it more difficult for no reason. Alright, we are here at the Drury Inn. And as we were pulling up, we just got yet another Buffalo Wild Wings order going to Heron. Well, apparently the elevator is broken, so we have to take the stairs. Awesome. Alright, no 30-minute wait this time. And in and out. Bloop. It's zipped, trust me. Alright, it is 8:15. We've stuck around in Heron for 20 minutes. I had a break available and my shift ends at 8:30, so I went ahead and paused, and I'm just gonna let my shift end. My wife texted me and wants me to bring milk home, and I am a good dada, so I'm a daddy that comes home with the milk, so I have stopped at Walmart. I'm gonna go buy some. We ended this shift at $147.26 Hope you enjoyed yet another amazing Grubhub premiere shift here with me. I hope you'll join me again next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and remember, dash on.